Hello and welcome to another video on the channel. As you can probably see, this is GT Sport, not GT7, because everybody who is anyone is doing GT7 videos. I apologise if my voice is a bit rough because I'm riddled with COVID at the moment and I feel terrible. But this video is just, it was one of the absolute best races I think I've ever had on Gran Turismo, or the cleanest, should we say. Now we started in pole, we managed to set a reasonably decent qualifying time. We've got the guy behind us, everyone's in the Group 4 Megane, it's the OP car. We've got the guy behind us, Respector he's called. And I've never had a race as good as what I did with this guy. Thought I'd try my hand at the picture-in-picture thing, see how it goes. So you can see from my point of view, and you can see like the replay. It was just a fantastic race. Because I was starting on pole, I was expecting dive bombs from the start. But as you'll see as we go on, I mean, this is a prime place for a dive bomb coming up now, this left-hander. I stayed defensive on the inside and he stayed on the wide outside line, but he didn't do any dives, which pleasantly surprised. And I must say the quality, I know a lot of people have gone over to GT7, but the quality of some of the racing that's going on in sport at the minute is unbelievable. If the game had been like that a year, 2 years ago, it'd have been so much better. But everyone's doing 7 at the minute, and at the moment you've got 2 OP cars in the game. You've got the Group 3 RCZ and the Altenza in Group 4. There's no point in doing daily races B and C with them because there's only those 2 cars that are in the game. It's a bit pointless, to be honest. Well, it is for me anyway. So I thought I'd share this one with you. As you can see, we're going side by side into turn 1. And I've got the inside line for turn 2, but he's got it for 3, so we end up tucking in behind him. And this way it just ended up being like one of the cleanest races I've ever had. There was a tiny nudge there, but nothing major. Managed to give him plenty of room. He was on the outside because that turn you do tend to slide out somewhat in the front wheel drive cars, but we just try to stick with him. I mean, that turn there, I do not like it. I always get it wrong, end up sliding into the wall. Well, 90% of the time I do anyway, but we managed to get it right there, which was it was good. But yeah, we just managing to stick with him, and if it had stayed behind him there, I wouldn't have been able to see me braking zone and risk hitting him. So I just stayed wide a bit. And just staying in his slipstream, we managed to get a little bit of a gap from third place. And this corner's a nightmare as well. As you can see there, I run wide. So I think I've got to try and brake a little bit earlier because you do get dirty tyres there, and I've had so many incidents, shall we say, where you end up running wide there because you've got dirty tyres. But we managed to stay with him. We're still in the slipstream, albeit only just. But we're gaining on him, and it's slowly. Now there's no point going for a dive bomb. So I just braked a little bit early and just, well, I know there's an apex in there somewhere, but we didn't seem to find it. But we do manage to seek a couple of them out, those elusive little buggers. But again, just trying to stick with him and try not to bump him, because it'll just end up ruining both our races and bringing the rest of the hungry pack that you can just see in the background there chasing us down. But I've got to take my hat off to this Respector. He is probably, I know I've not raced against like the top split driver, well I've raced against a couple of them but not many, but I think he was A plus. I can't remember, but it was last week when I did this race. But it was just great, just to have a really good race. Now a lot of people are doing videos about how bad drivers are and stuff like that, and I've done my fair share of them over the past 2 years. But it's just nice to see someone who's not a dirty driver. And I'm not knocking anyone that does videos about the, should we say, the idiots who are driving. But it's just like, makes a refreshing change, I think. So, just trying to stay with him again, but we've got a really good run on him. So, he stays to the inside. And we just, again, there's no dive bombing, no nothing. It's just sticking with him. Now, I was quite impressed how we got through this section, because you can see how close we are. And we're right on top of each other. But it's like virtually side by side, getting through the corners. Now I think we're coming up towards the last lap, so shall I try and make a move? But I don't want to ruin the race. Can we make it stick getting round there? But we do make it stick, but he's just a little bit quicker in front. Well, I'll just let you watch the race till the end. He does give us the win. He slows down, and there was it. And he said, I asked him why. He said it was because I deserved it for such a clean race. And my little announcement is, I'm not going to be streaming anymore. I work 4 days on, 4 days off. I need to spend time with Mrs. Darren. So yeah, I've had to. Everyone's streaming GT7 from like early morning all day. So there's not much space for a little guy anymore. So I've just took the decision not to stream anymore. I'd like to thank every single person who's subscribed to me, who's been in the chats. You've been absolute legends. And yeah, it's been a good couple of years. But I just thought I'd let you know. I may do the occasional video now and again if I have a good race. But yeah, that's that. So again, thank you everyone. I'm not going to say like and subscribe because I'm not going to be streaming. So yeah, you all take care, and I'll see you in other people's chats. And yeah, enjoy GT7 guys. Cheers. Bye bye.